And thank you guys for joining me in regard to addiction, relapse, and recovery. Soon to be addiction and recovery. I am on my way to work, but Spirit told me to go live and tell you guys good morning, so that's what I'm doing. So let's go. We're headed to the car. There was a really big storm earlier this morning. I went to sleep early last night and I woke up in the middle of the storm. Hold on one second. Lots of lightning and stuff. All right. In the car. Okay. I'm gonna have to be careful considering I don't have a phone mount for my car. I'm using my selfie stick to communicate with you guys. But I want to thank you all in advance for joining me. I really do appreciate your energies. Okay, there we go. So yes, as I was saying, Spirit told me to go live and, tell you guys good morning and reach out to my addicts out there that are still, suffering in their own silence due to addiction. I don't come from addiction. I come from a pretty good upbringing, but unfortunately I merged into the life of addiction, and considering encouraging individuals out there that it could be better, because I went from, addiction to getting in my vehicle and now getting ready to go to work. I could be smoking methamphetamine, something that I would usually do in the morning. Hold on one second. I meant to put in my navigation real quick. Hold on one second. I see someone just entered. Thank you very much. 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Wow, it was a really bad storm. Look at all of these garbage cans that are knocked over. Wow. Okay. I can concentrate. I do apologize. Bills and whatever else. So shit. Damn. Oh my God. That was a whole fucking tree that was pretty much knocked over due to the storm. Okay. So anyway, like I said, I'm trying to influence those addicts out there that life can be better than what you're living currently, if you're caught up in addiction. As I was saying, I went from addiction. Well, I didn't come from it, but, my life merged into addiction. And I could be getting high this morning, like something I would normally do, get high and, watch porn and whatever else the case may be. But I went from that into getting in this vehicle that I'm in right now and driving to a job that I've been, holding on to for at least about, I would say, a little over a month. And it's going good. I work for individuals that are intellectually challenged and or special needs, and working for these individuals have definitely humbled me more than what I have been. These people come from certain backgrounds in regard to their disabilities and mental ailments, and they are some of the happiest people in the world, regardless of what the fuck they're going through. And that definitely sends a message to me in regard to just being a better person overall. So yeah, thank you. I see that there's 7 people here. I really do appreciate you guys very much. I won't be here with you all long. I just like I said, I wanted to come on here and say good morning to you guys and send out some positive energies, not only to people of addiction, but to you guys as well. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you. I see someone said hello to whoever you are. I see that your first name starts with the letter C, so I'm going to call you C. Thank you very much for saying hello. I see that Liam, I think Liam sent me a message asking me when I was going live again. I thank you guys for reaching out to me. Damn, this storm was bad, you guys. I do appreciate you guys reaching out to me in that aspect, because this is what it's all about. I want a better relationship with you all. And this is why I'm here this morning. Hold on, let me take a quick glance in the chat real quick. Okay, I see a couple of you guys said some things. I do apologize. I don't want y'all to see me getting into a fatal accident, okay? It was already bad enough on my way to work. I had a blowout. Y'all should have heard me scream. Baby, that scream came out. I didn't think that I could hit that pitch, okay? I'd never been in a blowout, so thank God I wasn't live with y'all then. Let me in, bitch. Thank you. So yes, as I was saying, if I didn't say, sometime a couple of weeks ago, I had a virtual interview in regard to being a peer support specialist. I received the news after much persistence. They decided to move on with another candidate or whatever that has a little bit more educational background in regard to that field. I guess what I'm upset about is the fact that I understand corporations nowadays do not want to interview people, and I get that. They want people to have the knowledge or whatever so they can get straight to fucking work. But if you really want a person to be there for the individuals, like for instance being a peer support, being a peer, you're being there for individuals that have lived the life of addiction or whatever else. If you really are true and passionate about that, you will take the time out to train other individuals that also want to be in that field and help out as well. So yes, I'm a little bummed about that, but on the same token, I had a excuse me, you guys, I had a meditative session via the universe and my spiritual guides, and they basically told me in a nutshell that I'm relying too much on man in regard to getting my guidance, my education, my wisdom, and whatever else. Don't get me wrong. Yes, man. Well, I will have to not necessarily rely on what they say, but I will have to work with man eventually in regard to my niche. But as of right now, the guidance and the teachings that I need to be, relying on is from the spirit realm. They want me to take my gifts, which is not singing, which is not, dancing and whatever, all of that shit, acting or whatever. They want me to take my spiritual gifts and utilize them in regard to my niche, which is, I have spiritual gifts in the Claire area. I have my own, psychic abilities, and I have my own mediumship. So I'm diving into that, and I will be taking courses in regard to further expanding my spiritual gifts, and I will be incorporating them into my own style of helping individuals of addiction. I also have a business partner by the name of Miss Mo. She's also here on YouTube as a tarot reader, but she's a master sobriety coach, and we are working pretty close with each other in regard to some different things that the addiction and recovery community could utilize. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but I even talked to my therapist, and we are definitely on the right track in regard to our ideas and whatever else. Go if you're going. I'm sorry, you guys. I get a little road rage at times. To be a peer that only have the background in regard to living the life of an addict. I suppose you have to have, a lot of other, different stuff under your belt, like knowing the 12 steps and things of that particular nature, which I'm learning the 12 steps. I haven't gotten there yet, but I am reading the big, I am reading the big book in regard to Alcoholics Anonymous, so that I can further educate myself in regard to the 12 steps. But I guess there's, a lot of psychological stuff that you have to, deal with. We're dealing with addicts, you know what I'm saying? So, they go through a lot of different emotional things, including traumatic experiences and whatever else. So, I get it, but it's okay. Don't get discouraged, you guys. Sometimes you have to take the bull by its horns and show and prove. And this is what I'm doing, even though a lot of these corporations don't want to take the opportunity to train me in regard to the position that I truly want to be in. It's okay. Also, I'm not sure who gave me this particular website, but if you guys are looking for employment, I think it's called Job Recruiter. And I'm glad that person told me about this website, because I looked into it and they have all type of jobs centered around my niche, which is being a peer support specialist in addiction and recovery. So if you guys are looking for employment, I'm not sure if it's catered around addiction or whatever. I think that it may help you with other avenues of employment as well. But check out Job Recruiter. I think it's jobrecruiter.com. I see that someone else joined. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh shit, I'm supposed to get off here. No, I'm not. Okay. Thank you for whoever is remaining in the live chat. I really do appreciate your energies. I'm not sure who you are. Maybe you are... Hold on. I'm trying to see who's all in here, but I can't pay attention to that and drive at the same time. I hope you guys are having a blessed morning, evening, and or night, wherever you may reside within our beautiful world. If you're in the morning phase of it all, please have breakfast for me. I had a couple of things. What did I have? I had a grilled cheese sandwich, yes, for breakfast. With arugula, yes, arugula. But yes, please eat a good full breakfast on my behalf. Okay, I see that there's 0 people in here. Well, I see that there's 1 person in here. I know that the live stream isn't as exciting, considering I'm on my way to work. I just wanted to spend some time with you guys before I got there. That's all. Okay, here's my exit. Hello to whomever said hi to me. I do apologize if I don't want you guys to think that I'm rude. Damn, I made it here already? Damn. I don't want you guys to think that I'm being rude, because I'm not. Damn, I didn't think I was going to get to work this early. Oh, shit. This is why I need to pay attention. Hello, 3rd edition. I really do appreciate your guys' energies. So what's going on with you guys? Y'all know that I'm on my way to work. What's happening with some of you all? Open up to me. What's going on? I have a little bit of time to spend with you guys once I get into the parking lot of my job. Okay, let me see who said what. That's lit. Real Joe Gaming. You know what? Lit is my middle name. I'm just to foreshadow. Let me see. Someone said hi. Chitana, I think. Hello, Chitana. You're probably not in here anymore. Thank you for saying hi. I really do appreciate that. Oh, I should have went. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Okay. Okay, I'm almost to work. Then I'll be able to settle and give you guys a little bit more attention than what I'm doing now. I'm trying to figure out who said that's lit, because that is my middle name. So do someone know me out there? Okay, let me see. I can't see who's in here. Hello, thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate you. What's your name, if you don't mind opening up? Thanks to whoever gave me the 1 thumbs up. I appreciate it. Hello, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I see 2 people in here. It's going to be, I'm not exciting this morning. I'm on my way to work, so there's nothing too much exciting about that. But I wanted to reach out to you guys and just say good morning, and also give my addicts out there a little bit of courage that are still suffering, in their own form of silence due to whatever addiction that they're suffering from. Even when I was doing methamphetamine, I still got up off my ass and went to work, but there are a lot of addicts out there that the only thing that they're relying on is their drug of choice to keep them going. And I'm just wanting you guys to know that there's so much more to life. Don't get me wrong, I may not want to get my ass up and come to work, but I am. Come on, woman. All right, I just arrived to work. Damn, where is everyone? Hold on 1 second. Let me straighten out my wheel real quick. All right, I am here. So I have a few minutes with you guys, and then I'm going to punch in and do my due diligence for today. Thank you for joining. I really do appreciate it. Open up, you guys. Where some of you guys from? Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and end this so that my God. Let me go ahead and end this so that I can get, prepped up for work or whatever. I do apologize, you guys, if I was, a little bit boring this morning. But, my main purpose for going live is to pretty much say hello to all of you guys. I really do appreciate my newest followers. I appreciate anyone who has come and gone in regard to, my live chats and whatever, or my live streams or whatever. I appreciate whatever form of love. Even some of the people that have disrespected me, I thank you guys, because it's your disrespect that keeps me motivated. So I thank all of you guys very, very much. But I'm going to end this, and until I come back, You guys have a great morning, and namaste.